Extraction Technique video by Akila Ikrar. First, you're going to grab your items. For the experimental setup, grab 2 beakers and label one organic and the other aqueous. And you're also going to place your items in the hood and your separatory funnel in the ring clamp. Also grab your other items such as disposable pipettes and graduated cylinders. The next step, you're going to make your reaction mixture. Here we have our crude mixture and we're dissolving it with 30 milliliters of heptane. And then once mixing that, we're going to place that into our 60 milliliter separatory funnel. We are then going to mix and vent a couple of times, venting by opening the stopcock and releasing air and pressure, and then closing the stopcock and then mixing it again. You will do this a couple of times. Then you will place it back onto the ring clamp. Once you allow the 2 layers to separate, you can drain the organic layer. If an emulsion forms, you can add 10 milliliters of saturated brine, which is basically just salty water. The aqueous layer here is the red part, and it contains the methyl orange dye and water, along with a bit of the brine. The clear yellowish section is the organic waste, and it contains hexanes and biphenyl, which are the components we want to test. In other scenarios, you wouldn't know which one is organic or aqueous layer, as they would both look alike. So you could do a water drop test where you drop a little bit of water and see where it goes. Whichever layer it goes to is the aqueous layer. We are then going to wash the organic layer with 10 milliliters of water, then drain the aqueous layer, and then also wash it with 10 milliliters of NaCl brine. And after mixing and venting, also drain that portion into the aqueous layer or beaker. The purpose of extraction is to do purification, so that's why multiple washes is helpful. After washing the organic layer several times and draining the aqueous layer, we can then drain the organic layer into the beaker, a separate one with the organic label, and then proceed to use drying agent in this organic layer in order to further remove any trace of water from organic solutions to make sure the final product is pure and dry. You know you added enough drying agent if there are no longer clumps together upon addition and the solution appears clear. Adding enough to cover the bottom layer usually constitutes enough drying agent. And then you'll separate the drying agent from the solution by using a filtration process, using a Buchner funnel and a filter paper. This will separate the drying agent, and if needed, you can also evaporate your solvent by blowing a breeze of air into it in the fume hood to fully isolate your solid. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.